is part 5 of my talk about the appeal of Marvel superheroes video series now. Now, another thing with the appeal of Marvel superheroes is that, okay, this and part, I have 2 videos left, or maybe part 5 and 6. I mean, this is kind of a short series. I mean, everyone knows about Marvel characters. I mean, their mass appeal. So, I mean, it's pretty lengthy. I mean, I kind of thought it would be a little bit more lengthy than not sure that I thought it would be, but now another thing the appeal of superheroes is that there's different Marvel heroes that basically, because they kind of have different vibes going on, they kind of bleed into different genres. I mean, you got Spider-Man is like your typical good boy, good two-shoe hero. Same with Iron Man. Hulk is kind of a monster character, but he's as much of a hero as the other hero, but he's still a hero. He's kind of a tragic thing where he's trying to be a hero, and he really is a hero, but he's got this monster inside of him. And then you've got Thor, like, bleeds into kind of fantasy thing because he's from Asgard, he's a god. You got Punisher, who's like Daredevil, super gritty and grounded. Blade, who bleeds into horror because he's a vampire. Same with Man-Thing, and Wealth by Night, and Brother Voodoo, and then you got characters like Oricon, Guardians Galaxy, so sort of bleeding into cosmic, sci-fi, fantasy, science fantasy kind of thing. And then you have characters like Ant-Man, who kind of bleeds in kind of goofy territory. It's mainly just because he's probably mocked because his powers are kind of a little hard to take seriously. Then you have Namor, who's like fantastical hero, who's like he's actually Marvel's first mutant. He's Marvel's first mutant, and yeah, Black Widow kind of bleeds in kind of witty kind of territory where because she's an assassin. She and with Namor, of course, he's Marvel's first mutant. He's Marvel's first ever mutant. And then you have Conan Barbarian, kind of is, of course, a fantasy character. Okay, I know I mentioned Conan Barbarian. Somebody even mentioned him a few times. He kind of used to be a part of Marvel Universe, sort of. I mean, I guess you kind of consider him kind of a Marvel hero if he kind of counts. If you kind of consider him a Marvel hero, he really doesn't count because he's not owned by Marvel. He kind of used to be, but not really. I know some people kind of consider him a Marvel hero because he was tied with Marvel for the longest time, but it's kind of a really, really weird, iffy gray area. But another thing with the appeal of Marvel heroes is that they're so diverse. They have, each have their own little sections of, Marvel heroes. They have, X-Men, Mutants, Spider-Man, Daredevil, Punisher. They all have a very street level underbelly. Then you have, characters like Namor is, Underwater Kingdom of Blast, Blade with Vampires, then Man-Thing, Werewolf by Night with a Horse vibe, Blade of Horror section 2, and then you have, the Fantastic Four bleeding to kind of cosmic. Then you have some sort of Guardians Galaxy or full-on cosmic. Then you have Archon, Magnificent is full-on cosmic too, and then there's, Ant-Man kind of bleeds with the kind of microverse thing. And then Avengers, and then you have Black Widow bleeds in the kind of gritty, kind of military, gritty political assassination thing with Marvel Universe. So yeah, and then and then Punisher is really hardcore greedy. So yeah, and then as you can see, there was also there's a bunch of other things too. Excuse me. Yeah.